Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I have an intuitive message for you today, so let's go ahead and get started. Your inner world, we have two cards for that. We've got preservation and we have justice. Okay. So what's coming through is that in an effort to protect yourself, there's something that you're unwilling to face. It feels to me like a truth about a certain choice or a certain set of choices that you have chosen and implemented. And part of you knows, the deep part of you knows that these were maybe not the best choice, or this is not the best course of action, or this is not the best way to be diverting your energy. But there's part of you that wants to stay a little blind to it, asleep to it. This is a sleeping armadillo. It's hibernating perhaps. So a couple things. He's asleep. So when you're not asleep, you're not awake. And when you're not awake, you're not aware, right? And the thick skin, armadillo has all that armor, the plates on him. So it's like you don't want to hear it. You're doing everything you can to self-protect so that you're not going to hear what it is this truth is. The truth is not fuzzy. It's not warm and fuzzy. It's not pretty, right? This is a vulture. And I think you would probably agree with me that vultures are not the cuddliest of creatures, right? This armadillo looks way cuter. But this vulture is asking you to be very honest with yourself. Because the truth that has been pushed down, or the truth that has been hidden, that you've been hiding from essentially, this is a truth. Whoa, I'm getting big goosebumps here. This is a truth that is truly going to open doors for you. You see, we have two sets of doors here, the two trees, and then we've got two sets of two trees. So both of these are talking about portals or doorways. This is an open one that's kind of, straight and wide. This portal it gets a little wonky, right? So you're trying to walk through it and it's just a little wonky because it's missing this component here. Okay, let's look at your outside world real quick. All right, we've got work, badger on the outside, 3 of roots, and then the daughter of feathers. I really love the daughter of feathers cards. Now what's interesting is that we have these two energies that are not meeting. And it's similar to what's going on here. These aren't meeting either because this one is choosing to shut itself off. So, my guides are saying that you're having a tendency to work without heart. You're having a tendency to work without involving the energy of your heart. If you notice on this card, we've got all the first, second, third chakra. So root, sacral, solar plexus. And then we've got the color of the throat chakra, truth, but we're missing the one in between, which is the heart, the anahata, the green. Okay, and you notice we've got no green on here, but we do have some pink. Tiny bit of pink and purple, so that's a good sign. But the idea is that because this truth, you're not admitting this truth to yourself, or you're not willing to face it, you're going through the motions of this work. You're going through the motions of doing things, going through the motions of showing up and being there, but your heart's not in it. And this badger is digging down into the ground for, can you see this horn tied around the roots? And there's nothing in that horn in this deck. The horns hold water, which is emotional sustenance or emotions. And the horn is empty, so he's digging down, and actually you're not getting any emotional fulfillment from what you're doing. So because you're not bringing your heart into it, you're not getting any heart energy back. And the heart energy is also connected to that throat chakra. So When your truth is not involved, your heart's not really in it. I think it's very interesting. I don't know if I've read this or just thought about it. I think it's just me thinking about it. When you blend colors, you have the energies of both in them, right? So when we mix green, green doesn't occur naturally. We have to mix yellow and blue with it to get green. So we're mixing the solar plexus chakra, the yellow, with the truth chakra, the blue, to get the heart chakra, the green. So the heart chakra has that element of personal power and truth. Yeah, we've even got the yellow here, personal power. So when we don't have the blend of the personal power with the truth, then we completely cut off the heart center. And the heart center is what we need to live. We can live without our head, right? You can cut off your head and your body will still actually function, sort of, you know, like it'll still run around and you'll still have nervous responses. But it's when the heart dies that we lose our vitality. And when you're in this state, then help from others and help from the universe can't reach you. This, I love this Daughter of Feathers card. It's this gentle, sensitive, loving energy that brings you exactly what you need in the right time and is incredibly trustworthy because they understand you, they get you. So if that's not a guide, then I don't know what it is, but it could also manifest as someone in your life. But the point is that energy can't get to you. It's not even actually trying. Does that make sense? You're so focused here. If we had this card here, we could say, well, it's trying to get to you, but you're not looking at it. It's not trying to get to you because you're totally focused away from it. It's unavailable to you. It's not that it doesn't want to get to you. It wants to get to you, but it's unavailable because we're lacking that truth that you haven't been facing. Once you face that truth, this help is going to turn around and fly to you. And look at this amazing thing, blue. It's the color of blue, which is the truth we're talking about. It's also got some red on it. So it's connected to your own roots. And then the colors, as we talked about in the background, we've got that divine purple, we've got a little pink, a little bit of the red and the orange as well, but it's got that pink that we're missing in this other card here. So Gemini, it's going to start with you. Once you start to admit and wake up and own this truth, then everything is going to shift for you. I'm going to pick up an advice card or an additional card. We've got the Mother of Horns. So this is additional blessings. This is an even stronger nurturing energy than this card here. This is that emotional nurturing you're looking for. She shows up to try to help you and to shift the situation for you. And look at her colors. She's got blue and she's got green. And she's also got little stuff on her beak. But do you see, she is that voice of truth. Literally the voice of truth, because this is music. She's holding a flute. So once that truth sings out, all that help is going to come to you. It's going to flow to you very quickly. And you're going to feel a lightness, a joy. And you're going to feel a sense of emotional closure. I'm feeling that very deeply for you right now. So Gemini, you know, I wish that I could give you always stars and butterflies and happy unicorn rainbow readings, but this seems like a deeper substance that will actually give you that forward push you're looking for. So let me know in the comments how this is hitting you, or if you have anything else you'd like to share. That would be awesome to know. If you have been trying to sign up for my newsletter through my website, I just fixed the problem 2 days ago, so I think you haven't been able to do it. If that's something you'd love to do, please check it out. I just send newsletters every month, just once, just to give a little something special to your day. And if you're curious to learn more about what I do and how I can help you get to your next level, get to your next depth, please check out the description below. There's more information there. So I'll see you next time, Gemini.